Today is Friday, which is at 3 o'clock. We just finished CardioAlex. So we get relieved. Actually, I'd like to thank at the beginning all the cardiologists in Egypt and Arab countries and European and America. I think this year was a marvelous conference because of the number of attendees, the number of sessions, the accreditation of the sessions, IPAC 24 and training sets 15. But this year, usually every year we have to do what's known as highlights or CardioAlex in a box. But this year we thought together the cardiology department at Alexandria University and the board to do something new. And this something new regarding the highlights. So you will see each one of us speak about her concern about preparing of the sessions, how it goes the sessions, what some tricks of it, what is the advantage of doing the group. And I think you will enjoy in this video the highlights. We are trying to make it this year. I hope you enjoy this new form of highlights. Finally, I'd like to thank all the cardiology department at Alexandria University Hospital, all the cardiologists in Egypt, and all the cardiologists from all over the world. And see you in 2016. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of CardioAlex Conference 2015, I have in my booth here Dr. Tarek El Zawawy. He would like to present some highlights for this year. Welcome, Dr. Tarek. Please tell me a brief highlight about the hot topics you've discussed all through the conference this year.
One of the important issues discussed in the CardioAlex 2015 is the hypertension. And the hypertension sessions included 4 hours. And every hour included 4 speakers. So the total speakers, about 16 speakers. 10 from Egypt and 6 speakers from outside Egypt. The main issues discussed in the hypertension topics is the prevalence of hypertension in Egypt, and about 26% of adult population in Egypt have hypertension. And unfortunately, only 8% of those who are adequately controlled. So we have to search for the compliance of the patients and adherence to therapy to achieve more control of the patients. Second important issue discussed the new methods for the diagnosis of hypertension. And recently, what's called tonometry and brachial oscillometry can measure the central blood pressure, because one of the speakers raised the importance of the aortic stiffness as a new pathogenesis for the essential hypertension. And so comes the rule of diagnosis of central blood pressure as a risk factor for cardiovascular morbidity and mortality of hypertension. And some drugs preferably can affect or control what's called central hypertension to protect against side effects of hypertension. Also, one of the important issues discussed in the hypertension program, what's called hypertension and the comorbidity, based upon the subclinical target organ damage in patients with hypertension, and we have to risk stratify every hypertensive patient before the decision or the threshold to start the treatment. And discuss the morbidity together with hypertension, whether stroke and how to manage hypertension in a stroke patient, and renal dysfunction and the choice of the drugs for renal protection, and how to treat hypertension in patients with end-stage renal failure.
Dr. Tarek, at the end of our highlights, would you like to add anything more or to stress on any other hot subject from your point of view?
I want to stress that we have to know how to prevent the disease. This is an important issue. I want
to give some precautions.
Public and the physicians how to prevent the disease for protection of our community. The second point, the awareness of the common diseases in Egypt like hypertension, diabetes, coronary artery disease, and we address many lectures and workshops and live transmission about the coronary artery disease and how to diagnose and how to treat difficult cases of coronary artery disease.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tarek El Zawawy, for this brief highlight.